Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council. We just ate, my lovies. We just ate. Welcome to Truth Council. No filters. Welcome to Truth Council 23, my darlings, with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council and our breakfast. We're so honored, thankful, grateful to be here with all of you to share today's collective energetic read. Keeping in mind we are reading collective energies. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Clean your mouths because it's about to get good. So cute, my lovies. So cute. Anyways, let's get started right away by honoring and thanking our spiritual council. I want to honor and thank my clear those throat chakras. Actually, that came more from like the heart chakra area. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado, who reminded me today that the veil is very thin. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez, who also reminded me that the veil is very thin between the spiritual realm and the physical realm at this particular time. I invite you to do the same. I do honor your trusted ancestors, those that love and protect and guide you. I am getting the name Rebecca. In the preliminary and preparation for this, I got the name Bobby. I'm getting the name Jason. I got the name Jesus. There was one that was very pressing. It was Bobby and another name. It'll come back if it needs to. But I invite you to honor your ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you. I invite you to honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all as you are. In this experience, you can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves. 2:11 was on the clock, and that's also more than enough. Let's get started. If you multiply that, that's the master number 22. That could be significant for you. Oh, I got the name Victoria. That came in. Victoria. Now I'm getting the name Veronica. I'm getting the name James. I'm getting the name Joshua. I'm getting the name Joseph. I'm getting the name Frank. I'm getting the name Priscilla. Oh, the name Melissa. Thank you, my lovies. That one came in the preliminary. Melissa. I'm getting the name Vanessa. There are a bunch of other names, but those were like the ones that were most pressing. Most pressing, my lovies. The force. I'm getting that song by Alicia Keys. No one. 3:18 on the clock. No one can get in the way of what I'm feeling. No one can get in the way of what I feel for you, my lovies. It's true, my lovies. For some of you, no one can get in the way of what you're feeling, but your heart chakra hurts. It's like trying to propel you forward. Maybe something is getting in the way. Because I feel like, again, I'm a channeler, my lovies. I channel thoughts, feelings, emotions, visions, a bunch of other stuff. And then I work with my beauties, my tarots, my lovies, my oracles, my spirits. And they help, show you what we're feeling. But for sexual healing for some, that sexual healing energy has been very present for some. For some, somebody watches a lot of porn. Like, it's extreme. It gives me such a headache. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. A lot. It's like, and then it warps the way that this person sees reality. It's not to say it's right or wrong. It's just to say, think about it. Your sister friend gets it, especially if you're not having sex with other people. But I just feel someone has a sex addiction. That's always coming in. I'm spirit showing us sex addiction and needing drugs to function. Somebody could be also hooked on some type of prescribed drug. Because it's not like someone that's just single, like single and not having sex with anybody. This person also has a lot of sex with a lot of different people. And then in addition to that, they have a porn addiction. Like, sex is just driving someone crazy. 5'11", and making them lazy too, because then it takes your life force. I'm getting a male, but take it how it resonates. This could be for a female too. Then it takes your life force, and then it drains your capacity. Eventually, like, someone may not see it that way because they're fighting it, but eventually it's like, it's destructive. Because it's like someone's just wasting their life force. That's how it's coming in. If you get it, you get it, my lovies. If you get it, you get it. I am getting addictions, needing drugs to function. I'm seeing it in the nothing but the F shit tarot. And then they live in fear of their perversions, because Spirit was giving us, we did a preliminary for you, and Spirit was giving us a man who's afraid of a woman, because he's afraid that this person will expose that he was in bed with two people he wasn't supposed to be in bed with, 6:11 on the clock. So he's like afraid of someone. Instead of like saying to himself, I should check myself. Like, I shouldn't even be afraid of anybody else. If I'm living something that it makes me that afraid, like, maybe I shouldn't play these games. Like, someone lives in shame, and something about Shane, SHAN, ear. Something about ear, something about earrings. Spirit showing us the word earrings. Something about earrings. I'm seeing gold earrings. Somebody left a gold earring, or either someone left a gold earring. Now I'm seeing a jeweler. I'm seeing a jewelry store. Like, because I'm getting like purchasing earrings, but somebody may have left an earring. I don't know. Someone was having sex with two people. It showed up as a man in bed with two people. It showed up as another man and a woman, who, I don't know what this woman was doing. Something about her earrings. She leaves things behind places. This person can sleep around. She could sleep around with a lot of men. But these two men, it's almost like, I don't know. It has a little bit of the energy of like hiring a prostitute, but not really. Like, it's like someone that definitely does these things for interest of some sort. But these two men, it's like, they try to pretend to be like, one has someone that he deals with as like a significant other, and she's standing in alcoholism. And I wonder why, because if you feel, again, my lovies, we feel these things on energetic levels. Like, I'm a channeler, so I have the gift of being able to interpret these things and lead them to lead them to the pastures, lead them to greener pastures. But it's not up to me to, like, I'm not the one that created these energies. It's like, these are your energies. 8:10 and 8:11 was on the clock. Something could have happened in August, or August 10th or August 11th could be significant for some. Like, somebody's really afraid. They're really afraid to be exposed for the lies they told, which is making someone sick around them that they supposedly love. She's standing in alcoholism because now these energies attack her. And she turns to whatever vices she can. Like, she doesn't have the same vices as this man. She won't step out of the relationship. She's not going to go cheat. But her frustration will make her go eat. Or it'll make her go overeat. Or it will make her go over drink. Or it'll make her even take a lot of prescribed drugs. Because I am getting for some, like, it's like the partner can feel that someone's up to no fucking good. And they can't verbalize it, and they don't have physical proof, but spirit knows. It's already manifested in the spirit. Eventually she'll know. In 9/11, this is an emergency for some, and then this man is afraid that this is going to be exposed, so he stalks other people to make sure. Like, he's very unhappy with it's like somebody around them may have a gift, may be able to channel energy, may be able to speak on these things, may have dreams even. Spirit's giving us, years ago, before I said, okay, we're gonna go and do this, you know, and we're gonna build a business out of this. Years ago, I I had someone around me who stopped talking to me because she got into a relationship with a jerk. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. He's a jerk. He's still a jerk, but he pretends to be changed. He's in his core. He hasn't really. Anyway, that's what Spirit's giving us. I'm just going with the flow. King of Swords in the reverse. So, this female, she stopped talking to me, which was fine. I'm like, if that's what she wants, that's totally okay. She wants to stop talking to me for her happy union. That's totally okay. So we went a while not speaking, or if we did speak, it was very like surface level. Destiny would have it that I had a friend that I was getting to know. This man, he thought he wanted to date me. So we were hanging out for a while. He cooked me such a delicious meal. I will never forget it. It was so delicious. He cooked, his mama was there and she was coaching him. It was the sweetest thing. It's funny because I'm like, I don't like him that much, but I love his family. 1103, because he was like into other stuff. He ended up getting somebody else pregnant, actually. He was like trying to like 11:11 on the clock. He was like trying to like, and then 11:12. He was like trying to be Casanova, and I just found it like, I enjoyed it, but I'm like, this ain't deep, but I'll enjoy the meal and I'll enjoy the time like the spend with his mom. Like we would go to the bar, his mom, his brother. Everything is coming in for a reason. This is an example for you, because it's channeling a part of you. So we would go like out and we would have a good time and we would drink, and his father-in-law, not his father-in-law, his stepfather, would come, and like, it was just like a good time. Like, it was just like a really good time. So this guy and I are getting to know each other. I met him through, the crows are crowing a lot. They're very uncomfortable. This guy and I, we met each other through, I don't even recall. Like, it wasn't like common friends. Again, we come from a very small town. It wasn't like common friends. We got to know each other through, I forgot. But nonetheless, we were hanging out, having a good time, being blessed, having a really good time. This man, one day, we're sitting in he was teaching me how to drive stick that night. One day, we're sitting in the vehicle. Are we going to honor the ancestors, my lovies? 12:54 on the clock. We're sitting in the vehicle. And we're chatting, we're talking, we're sitting in our vehicle. And he starts telling me, he's like, yo, you won't believe this crazy story I heard. And I'm like, well, what's the crazy story you heard? 13:11 and then 13:12. What's the crazy story? Something about a cuckold. Something happened in 13:11 and 13:12. 13:11 or 13:12. 2013 or 2012 or 2011. Take that how it resonates. Anyway, somebody's like trying to be like, someone seduces someone with like acting sweet. But I'm like, what did you hear? He's like, I heard the craziest story. I'm like, okay, I'll listen to him. He wants to share this story. Normally I'm like, these types of things, like, I don't care. But something told me you need to listen to this gossip. And so I'm like, okay, what's going on? Gossip was in the field for some, in the preliminary as well. So this gentleman, he says to me, I was talking to this guy, like, he's like our friend, but like, we're not friends like that. We're just like cool. He starts to tell me, like, we know each other like from school friends. He starts to tell me that he had his girl's best friend over their house, and they were hanging out, and his girl, apparently she went to sleep, and then he started fucking her best friend that he supposedly hates in their kitchen. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, like it was crazy. And this good dude's telling us like how they pretend like they hate each other, but they were fucking each other, and he was fucking her on the counter. And I'm like, and his girl didn't like wake up or feel any of this or hear any of this. For some of you have a fake friend who's fucking someone, or you had, or or you're still with this friend, but they did not tell you something, or someone around you, take it how it resonates. 15:11 was on the clock. I also caught it at 15:10. So something about Sven and something about Svedka. They're gonna blame it on the goose. Got him feeling loose. Blame it on Patron. Got him in the zone. Blame it on the alcohol. Someone's gonna blame it on the alcohol. Blake. Blame it on the vodka. Blame it on the Henny. Ooh, it's coming in. The other name that wanted to escape. Blake, but what's the other name? Shootsy Pootsy, my lovies. Carly. Blame it on the vodka. Blame it on the Henny. Blame it on the something. Blame it on the alcohol. You fucking Howard. Something about Howard University. But, so this gentleman is telling me this, and he's like, yeah, and they were just fucking, and so they fucked for a while, and then they were done, and then she just left, and it's like nobody fucking knew. And I'm like, and then he's like, but people know 1611 because she went to tell like her coworkers and everything else. And I'm like, Jesus. And I'm like, so like, how the hell does someone like, because he knows, like, he saw how I was, so I'm like, how did she not like get a feeling, or how did like she not wake up and something, like how did she not react? I just don't get it. And he's like, I apparently like this woman, that's how she has the reputation of being able to fall asleep everywhere. And now it starts to sound a little familiar. And I'm like, who is she? Because we come from a really small town. Like, it's not a small town. It's not small at all. However, everybody knows everybody, and a lot of people have been there like for generations, and especially in our community. So like everybody knows everybody, so we're all like a big family of sorts. Like everybody knows everybody, and somehow, and so it's good to have those connections, because you know, like for me, it was always like everywhere I went, I knew someone. So for me, it was like, anywhere I go, I'm like with family or with people I know. Like it was just like that for me, and I loved it. Some people didn't like it because depending on what you were known for, you know, like things could also get around. So this gentleman is telling me this, and I'm like, what's her name? And he's like, I don't know, I don't remember. And all of a sudden, like, spirit inspired, and he said her name, and I'm like, that is, and I told him who that was to me, and it got so quiet in the car. It got so fucking like, it's like, it wasn't loud to begin with in the vehicle, but the silence was felt. Like in the soul, everything went like, oh shit. And he was like, I didn't know. And I'm like, I know. And he's like, 1811 and then 1812. And then 1814 and then 1815 and then 1816. Like somebody could have done something on and off. Because I'm getting spirit saying like on and off. Like could have started in like 2010, 2011. And then maybe they did it like on and off. And then maybe again in 2015. Because no one was, because they weren't caught, right? And so like they felt like they were impervious. And so I'm saying this is for you, for somebody. In the story, that was the only occasion that I knew of. So I'm like, okay, well, I have a fiduciary responsibility to spirit. It's not even about my loyalty to this person. Now I know. Now I'm implicated. So, and spirit made it happen this way for a reason, because this person did not know that I knew that person. He didn't know we didn't know that, like, we even had, I didn't even know he knew that guy. He didn't even know him that deep anyway. So for him to just share this with him, it was just so curious. So I said, okay, so I have a fiduciary responsibility to spirit, not to the person, because your loyalty should be to spirit and your moral code with spirit. So I'm like, okay, I need to say something. So I called this person and I shared with her and I'm like, hey, you know, there's a little rumor going around. Would you like to hear it? And she feared it because she kind of, apparently people were kind of already giving her hints, but no one really told her how I told her. Like, this is it. These were all of the details. Go do what you need to do with that. Go. Have fun with that and go. And apparently it was all true. So for some of you, that's in your field, and someone's afraid to learn. Someone's afraid to learn. Someone's afraid to speak on it. And then they're also afraid that others that may know for one reason or another, it could be a dream. I have dreams of people when they have, when they go through things in their life, and I'm like, hey, this is what I dreamt of. You're about to be pregnant, or you're about to have this or this change. Are you, how's it going? I had a dream. Michael Jordan. Okay, for some of you, Michael Jordan. Michael Jackson, the Jackson 5. What's his name? Martin Luther King was also present in the preparation and meditation. But it was a little white girl, a video I saw of a little white girl. And she went to school, and her sisters or her two older females around her were asking her, what'd you learn in school today? And she said, I learned about Martin Luther King Jr. And they said, and who was that? And she said, he died for our sins. She said it with such a little serious face. Anyways, take what resonates. Someone wants to try to sacrifice somebody or harm somebody, or not in like harm, maybe even like, because someone's really mortified, like they really don't want this information to get out. So it's like they would want to like either slander someone that doesn't deserve to be slandered, or maybe even find dirt on someone that doesn't really have dirt or anything relevant for them to share. Like somebody wants to either character assassination so that someone does not believe what someone is saying, or because they're playing with spirit. Because if somebody dreams something and they have the gift and they dreamt it, and then you try to hide it even more, that means that you're fighting with spirit. Spirit is giving the visions, my lovies. Errors and omissions. And someone is lying. They lie every day. 22:11, 22:12. They lied to Jose. That's how it's coming in. They lie every fucking day. It's like living a lie. And Spirit's like, I'm trying to get you to not be sick and live the truth. Do you want it or do you want it? Because it keeps coming up for a reason. And someone keeps trying to like smother the truth. Like, it's like if somebody says something, like this person jokes it off, laughs it off. Like this person's a jokester and a laugher. Something about wafers, something about Laffy Taffy. Those songs could be significant. Oh, Mr. Chickle Sticks, I wanna da-da-da, girl, cause you so thick. Some, call me Jolly Rancher, cause I stay so, you could, for a long time. Oh my God, get loose, get low, something, he's a big hoe. All right. Someone could be tall. Or a few people involved can be tall. Because I'm seeing a tall woman, too. Like, I guess taller than me. Like 5'8", 5'9" for a woman. Maybe even almost 6 feet. I'm seeing a pretty tall woman. And then a man like maybe 6'2", 6'3". What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. 26:24 on the clock. How's it going? How's it flowing? What's popping? And what's cracking? Oh, it's raining a little, my lovies. It's raining, man. Hallelujah. Okay. What is up, darlings? We are reading for Mars Day. 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 Gregorian. November 7th, 2023. Keeping in mind that there are over 40 ways at this particular time, 40 calendars active to frame time, to create time frames. But there are endless ways to tell time. When you're brought here, it's for a reason. So don't get too hung up on the time. But for our purposes, we're going to start with the time. We're going to start with the Tom. Okay. And also the Todd. Seven energy. Seven energy brings luck. Seven energy surprises. Seven energy, karmic wheel, that was, always constantly spinning in all types of directions. It's not just one way. It spins in all ways, and it connects all the things. And so seven energy brings surprises, karmic surprises for some. Karma, the wheel of fortune. I am seeing it very vividly in my mind's eye. So spirit wants us to highlight that karma is at play when it comes to a situation. And so karma can bring in long cycles, things that 2801. It's like things that, happened 20, 30 years ago. And you're like, oh, I didn't think that was going to catch up to me. Oh, no, it catches up to you. You may want to clean it up. But for some, you have surprises. For some of you, you could have planted seeds of things that you do want to see come up again. And you're like, oh, I wanted that to catch up to me. And Spirit's like, okay, it's about to catch up to you because of the Knight of Pentacles. For some of you, I'm seeing the Knight of Pentacles in my mind's eye. Miser. Something about a greedy little miser. For some of you, a miser could be significant for some. And I'm getting Budweiser. For some of you, Budweiser could be significant. But you have seeds that were planted a long time ago that you've been working on. For some of you, Knight of Pentacles energy, you have been plowing the land. For some of you, you've been plowing other things. For some of you, you've been plowing the land. You've been taking care of these seeds. You've been taking care of something. You've been investing a lot of time, energy, and whatever it is you've been investing time and energy in, you will see the seeds of whatever you were investing time, energy, efforts, consistent effort. The Knight of Pentacles, though it is a slew of something, though it is the slowest, and 29:11, and then 29:13, and then 29:14. Though it's the slowest moving night, it is the most consistent, most reliable one in terms of tangible assets. Or for some of these could have to do with finances. For some of you, there's something that you have been deliberately, diligently, consistently working on, and it's been paying dividends. For some of you, something pays dividends, and you see consistent little efforts here, there, here. But for some of you, you may Seven of Swords energy, but I am getting it like Seven of Swords in like you want to be sneaky about something. You don't want to share something too much. For some of you, there could be lying. There is lying, cheating, and all this other stuff in the field for some. But for others, it's just more like Seven of Swords in the sense where you want to try to get away with something. You don't want everybody to know your full hand in a situation. And so maybe for some, it has to do with investments or dividends that you're getting about something or some type of an investment. You've been investing in something for a long time. You've been putting consistent and the end. I'm seeing like a movie. The end. Somebody could have watched a movie recently where it has like those old, like an old montage of some sort, and it's like the end in cursive at the end. That could be significant for some. Anyways, on this Mars Day, my lovies, we have Emperor energy. Mars energy is Emperor energy. I am getting Mercury though, but something could start this Tuesday and you'll be working on it for some through this Wednesday and maybe even into this Thursday and Friday for some, into this Venus day. For some of you, you're working on a new project at work. You have a new workload. You have a new caseload for some. For some of you, can work in healthcare. I'm getting the Hierophant or a Taurus could be significant for some. 3101. I am seeing a Queen of Swords or a King of Swords, male or female. Take it how it resonates. But some of you can work on computers or research or sciences or in the legal field. 3111 was on the clock, or in the medical field, or you could be dealing with a project where you have to do a lot of research. There have to be decisions made, a lot of deliberations, a lot of procedural, very cold energy, very let's get down to it, and very serious. For some of you, you are very serious about it. I don't want to downplay your seriousness about something, because for some of you, something is very serious. You're like, it's very serious, actually. It is, it's very serious. Something's very serious. Do you believe in my life? I don't know. I think you're trying to convince, I don't know, someone's like trying to convince someone that something's very serious. Here we go with this energy. It was present in yesterday's energy too. Like someone wants someone to believe that something's very serious, even though maybe they don't even believe that it's that serious. And that's why they have to go so hard with trying to make someone really believe that something is like or maybe they want someone to believe that they're taking something more serious than they're actually taking it. They're not. 3211, Spirit saying they're faking it. But for some of you, someone is in their ego. And so if somebody is faking that they're serious and you can see through them that they're just delirious, still go with it, because for some, this feels like someone important in a work situation. For some of you, this could be someone very important in a work situation that could be make it or break it. And even if they're faking it, you still want to make it in. Whatever it is, it could be a contract, there could be a project that you need to finish with this person. This could be someone that for some reason has the final say in something, and they're playing. They're not serious, but it's okay. You go with the flow. They don't speak their truth. They may want to speak some truth that they feel towards you, and maybe they will. But even that, something about Kill Bill. But even then, you have to kind of just go with the flow. Some of you, that's what you do anyways. That's what it feels like. It feels like somebody that's very like resigned. Something about resigning. Someone could be resigning, and something about a designer. Someone could resign, and there's something about a designer in the field too. Boom, by to my lovies. Mars energy is very action-oriented energy. It does bring in a very laborious energy. So again, for some of you, you're working hard on something that maybe started, Moon Day. There was a proposal for you, and then by Tuesday and into the later part of this heptad this week, you'll be working on this. For some of you, you're working on your health. For some of you, the health thing is very present. For some of you, you could be taking care of your body. You could be starting a new diet or a new routine. That was also very present. But again, Mars energy is very Ariel, Ariel, Ariel. Clear those throat chakras. But for some of you, you could be changing your routine. You could be trying to take more care of yourself. For some of you, there's something about a team. You can play a sport, or you could be signing up for a sport. I am seeing soccer, but I am seeing a female soccer league that could be significant, or someone's a soccer mom. 34 11, 34 12, 34 13, 34 14. Someone could, or you could be attending someone's soccer, something or other. I'm seeing people playing soccer. I'm seeing people playing soccer or softball. Sports are very familiar for some. Okay. How do we do this, my lovies? Because we're deep in 3442. I love you. For sentimental reasons. Don't think about it too much, my lovies. Clear those throat chakras. Someone's nervous. An energy of anxiety. Sobriety and notoriety. That's what's coming in. Oak trees or oak 3511 on the clock. Someone was sent from heaven. For some, there is a female. In the preliminary, it came in a female. It came in as a light-skinned female, but take it how it resonates. Because she's in a light-skinned couple. Maybe she is a light-skinned female. This person's going to want to go see another female to confront her in a work situation in 3 days. I wouldn't. It's not prudent. And the husband's going to be pissed. Guess what comes out? Someone's gonna have engine issues. Or someone's car sounds like that. Like I'm seeing like a muffler like shooting out like steam. Ding ding ding. But it makes noise, it makes sound. Anyways, you gotta, as we're talking about anger. 7 of Diamonds is anger. 7 of Diamonds is anger. This one wants to peek from the back. So this is someone new. This is how it was coming in. So in the preliminary, it came in Isaac. The name Isaac did come in earlier too. Thank you, my lovies. I love you, my lovies. I love you, my lovies. I love you, my lovies. Spirit is giving us everything for a reason. So someone's going to be at a work event. They're going to be working. There's going to be a female who is going to be minding her damn business, working, not worried about this couple, not worried about their problems. The wife or the partner is going to want to go, or male or female, take it how it resonates. It was coming in as a woman and it's still coming in as a woman. She has this brilliant idea that she's going to go and bring her dramas, her traumas of her couple to this female that she doesn't even know. She wants to surprise this female because apparently she's been fucking stalking her. So she wants to surprise this female and scare her in some way. This woman is coming into this situation with fear. So, I mean, the point that she's even doing this already tells you it's fear-based, because if it was love-based, she wouldn't do this. So she's coming into this with fear. When she approaches this other female, she's also going to be a little concerned. She's going to feel the energy of fear. And so she's going to also be a little concerned. The man is going to be pissed. There's a 3-day delay. That's how a spirit gave us. In 3 days, gave us. So, okay, here we go. Galveston. There's a 9 of Diamonds, a delay in a situation. And then someone new is going to pop into the scene where somebody's going to work and they're going to act obscene. And obscene doesn't necessarily, this person, she did come in with stalker energy. So she's already been stalking this female that she doesn't know. Apparently, maybe her husband knows her, maybe not, because they don't even fucking talk. Like, those two came out far. 3811 was on the clock. They came out very, very far from each other. Like, this woman's not thinking of this man. She's thinking of her work. She's thinking of her gifts. She's thinking of someone that she loves. There's another female involved with her. Like, this woman's not thinking of this couple. But this woman wants to bring her drama to this female that she doesn't even know. And not just bring it anywhere. She wants to show up as someone's work. What a fucking jerk. It's like, why would you do that, my lovies? I don't get it. Like, to show up to, at least fucking message her. You don't even know her, but at least just like message her. Like, message her. Message her on, I don't know, her business platform or something. Like, someone feels like she's very focused on business. Like, someone's very business oriented. Like, she's focused on her purpose. And this woman is focused on, it doesn't even look like she's focused on her significant other or her partnership, because she wouldn't be taking issues to, Spirit was giving that to us. I'm like, if in my spirit, me as like Truth Nunez, Spirit's already given us the fucking guidelines. Like, you know what you want to manifest. Are you done fucking playing around? Let's manifest what you want to manifest. You want a serious, committed, loving relationship that's going to be lasting and fruitful and giving and sharing, and you can work through the highs and the lows of life, and it's not just a superficial, when things are good, but when things are bad, where the fuck is the dad? That's not what we want. We want something serious, committed, and solid. So you fucking wait for your Boaz. And if anyone gives you the feeling that they're not your Boaz, they're love bombers, they come and talk to you about fucking weird shit right away to get you into your pants, you know that's not for you. You can be nice to those people. You can even maybe laugh. Some of them, you need to dismiss them because they're fucking psychopaths. But that's it. Like, I know my rules. Like, I know the rules. If I'm messing around with somebody that I have to question my soul, and I have to go and have conversations with other females, and even to show up to somebody else's work, like, that I already know this shit ain't going fucking nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. I'm not doing a lifetime of this. For what? For who? For what? For what? This man's not going to like it. These people are going to get a divorce eventually. And I think that's what this woman is feeling. She's going to separate from this man eventually. Don't speed it up, my lovies, by bringing drama his way, by making you and him look like fucking jerks. Like, don't speed it up. Don't speed up your breakup of the proposal or whatever it is. Maybe these people aren't married. Maybe he's just proposed. It's like, don't speed up the breakup, my lovey. Like, don't. Because it's going to happen anyway. But don't speed it up by showing up and starting drama with someone you don't even know. It's not fair, my lovies, to you and to, take it how it resonates. We're speaking to the energies. But it's like somebody's going to try to show up to somebody where they're working. It's not a good idea in 3 days. It's like, this is what this person's fucking planning. It's like, my lovey. And there's something about a child involved. I don't know if they have a child, but they did come in with the energy of a child. There could be an issue with the child. I don't know. There's a funky little energy there. I hope they find their peace. But for some of you, this could be you, or so someone, maybe that's her niece. Someone's close to her niece. There's a female, there's a child, there's a little girl around this being, or around this couple. They could have a daughter, because I'm like, it felt like a daughter to her. So maybe there's a child that she cares about. Maybe that's the example. Maybe think of, I care so much about my little niece, even if it's not your own child. Maybe it's not her daughter. Maybe she cares so much about her little niece. Maybe showing the example that she needs to her little niece. It's like, what the hell? Like, show her how to, I don't know, fucking clean the house, garden the fucking plants, talk to nature, meditate. There's so many things you can show this child. You fucking drop the child off so you can go and start some fucking drama with someone you don't even know. I don't know, my lovey. Sometimes we gotta say to ourselves, what the fuck are we doing? Anyways, you got something new is gonna anger you for some. For some, there's a reconciliation that may anger some. Maybe for some of you, because I'm like, are these two people friends then? Like, I was exploring it in the spirits. And this person may have at one point been this man's friend, or like, and it was just like that. It was like a very superficial connection. It didn't go deep. Like, it just didn't. This man could have just chosen to stay away from this female and just stay with this other female, or go with his partner, whatever the case may be. But if someone, or, this person, there's someone who's worried about a female, who's not thinking about this person's significant other that's going to be insignificant in a few years. It's like, don't let your fears get you into a drama over something that's just temporary. This too shall pass for some. There's a delay, and there's going to be anger. For some of you, there could have been anger that has been sustained over a period of time, and maybe for some spirits asking someone, this could be you or someone around you, take it how it resonates. We're reading the energies, my lovies, but someone's had anger or an idea that they've become obsessed with, and it's fueled by anger, and spirits just maybe having some, like, let some of that go, so that they're not planning out of anger. For others, there's going to be a little bit of a delayed reaction, and then there's going to be anger about something. With this sister, this friend, or this daughter, Queen of Hearts is a sister, a friend, or a daughter. Anger when it comes to a sister, a friend, or a daughter. And delays when it comes to a work situation. I told you, for some, there's a delayed anger in a work situation for a sister, a friend, or a daughter. I'm just the messenger. Someone's going to be at work, someone's ex-friend, because I don't even feel like this man talks to this female. Like, it really didn't even come up. Like, I'm like, what's their energy? None. Like, there's nothing. Like, they may have appreciation for each other and maybe some love, but it's like, there's puppy love I'm getting. It's like puppy love in the sense of like, oh, that's my friend. Oh, like, this is my friend. And it's like, but this person, like, she didn't even know about this female. It's like, it's just too much. Some things are just a little too much, my love. It's like, I'm going to argue with you. About what? Like, what are we supposed to say here? It's like, how do you do that? I don't get it, my lovies. Comment below if you do this, because I don't get it. Like, what would you say to her? Now, if this person, like, attacked the female, like, if she said, for example, if this other female that doesn't even fucking know her, but for some reason, she doesn't know her and she's not talking shit about her, but this woman's obsessed. But let's say, like, if this other female that doesn't even know her is living her life like it's golden, minding her business, literally. Let's say this female said something about this other female. Maybe there she'll have like something. Maybe there would be a little bit more fair in the spirit saying. Like, maybe she'll have like, okay, she talked shit about me and she said, that she talked shit. She was making things up about me or whatever. This female has no idea this woman even exists. It's like, if I even saw you, I would forget you. Like, if I saw you in a public place, I would fucking forget you. Do you understand that? So she wants to come and have an argument with somebody. And say what? Like, what do you say? Like, it's like, sometimes you got to think about these things, because it's like, some people hype themselves up to go, everything is coming in for a reason. Someone's like trying to hype themselves up to go and do something like reckless. Like, I'm going to go and say this and that. And then it's like, ma'am, I don't know you. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. You know, I apologize you feel this way. 4611. Truly, I apologize you feel this way because I can't accompany you in your sentiments because I don't know you. Like, I don't, even if I wanted to empathize, I can empathize with what you're going through, but I don't fucking know you. Like, I don't know you. What do you want me to do? Like, what, he wants to argue? Because shit's going terrible in her fucking miserable couple that she doesn't want to let go of, and she's gonna have to anyway. Come on, my lovies. At some point, hello. What the fuck? I want to go argue with that hoe. She calls her a hoe. She don't even fucking know her. Like, what the hell? And the woman does not, she didn't look like she was hoeing around. She's minding her fucking business. What the fudge? Some things be nuts, my lovies. I want to go argue with her. And say what? That's why the man's gonna be fucking pissed. Because he knows this is fucking stupid. The hell? What the hell? This is just, some things are too much. I was watching this. I read this meme yesterday, my lovies. Everything is coming in for a reason. I read this meme yesterday, and someone wrote, back during the World War, men used to write letters for their wives to let them know how they were doing and profess their love. And a lot of men came back from the war, and they actually proposed and got married and started having babies, and the baby boomers. And so like, during the war, people would like write letters to like profess their love and all this other stuff. And nowadays, when you ask a man to just validate your emotions or admit their faults, they think it's too much effort, and so they would rather ghost you. The person wrote, needless to say, the bar has not been set low. The bar is in hell. So it's like, this man, I don't know. It's almost like someone that clear those throat chakras, like thrust or thou. Here we go with this thou energy. It's like somebody that, even if this female, like, maybe she did have like a little like inspiration or love or friendship for this person, but it's like, this ain't going fucking nowhere. This man, he's not a dedicated being. He emotionally, apparently, because he's in a shit show and he doesn't even let it fucking go, and then drives this woman crazy too. No offense, my lovies. I'm not saying this man is innocent in this, even though he could recognize as a fucking shit show. But he keeps the shit show alive. So Amanda, here we go with Amanda. So he loves this shit show. He really does. He doesn't want to let it go. And the other woman, she doesn't look like she wants to be parts of this shit show. This bar is in hell. They're living hell. There's nothing to be fucking, I don't know. This is not goals for a relationship. I'm seeing someone bald and tall. 7 of Hearts energy. For some of you, pregnancies. New beginnings. For some of you, new people of all types. 7 of Hearts energy is a new beginning. For some of you, it's a new project. For some of you, I do feel that you're working on a new project. I am seeing the 10 of Hearts. I am seeing the 9 of Hearts. So you have joy, my lovies. For some of you, you have joy when it comes to a baby. Again, for some, there may be a pregnancy in the field, but things are still kind of unhealed or unsettled. Literally unsettled. Like, the energies have not settled in yet. For some of you, if you are looking to get pregnant, my lovies, because I am getting like ovulation. For some of you, ovulating and the energy settling in. For some of you, you could be trying to get pregnant and things are not settled in yet. 50-11. Take that how it resonates. For some of you, could be in a new place and you haven't settled in yet. For some of you, that energy has been present of like being in a new role and you haven't settled in yet, but you're in the process of it. 7 of Hearts energy is a new beginning. It's a reconciliation for some. You could be reconciling with somebody from your past. For some of you, you could be reconciling with a friend after your loosey-goosey significant other tries to start drama with them. Take that how it resonates. These things happen. These things happen. These things happen could be significant for some. I'm seeing a G-Eazy album. These things happen. Boom. Seven of Hearts. Seven of Hearts. And behind that, we have communication for some of you. You have new communication, new threads, I am getting like threads. Like you could be joining like a new communication group. Ten of Diamonds, changes, travel. Ace of Hearts, family, home, couple. Eight of Clubs, a young brunette or paperwork. Eight of Spades, feeling not that great, mentally, psychologically, or physically. And an Eight of Hearts, a blonde female or some type of an invitation or a surprise. So pleased to be undertaken. We do have 3 8s together. How fucking cool is that? It's something about Heather. Ooh, for some of you, you have an engagement. And you're going to get good news. For some of you, could be attending a wedding. For some of you, you could be attending a baby shower. For some of you, you could be getting really good news that it's going to invite you somewhere. You can be going to a spa. You can be going somewhere really nice. You could be treated really nice. You could be going to a fine dining something. You're going to go somewhere. It's going to surprise you. This is in the periphery. So it's not something that's like immediate, but it doesn't have a sense of immediacy. Maya. No. Yes. What's her name? Blessed. Loving you is easy cause you're beautiful and something, but maybe for some of you something beautiful is gonna happen because I'm seeing like a performance that she did where she was on the stage singing that song and the little birdies in the song. For some of you, you can be going somewhere in the spring. Like you'll be getting an invitation and there'll be something really beautiful that's gonna happen in springtime. Because I am getting like the theme of the song and the little birdies chirping and spring. So I am seeing cherry blossoms too. Japan could be significant for some. You could be going Japanese. I think I'm going Japanese. I really think so. Going Japanese. For some of you, can be going to Japan with your mans and them. For some of you, could be going with friends. Anyways, you're going to go somewhere. You're going to have a really good time because I'm getting like spas and relaxation and saunas and hot tubs and steam rooms and steam baths and all. I'm getting like some type of a very beautiful getaway in Japan. For some of you, can be going to Japan. For some of you, Japan is significant. But it's really, really pretty. But for some of you, Eight of Spades energy, so the spades cut the story. Eight of Spades energy is states of psychological or physical disease or spiritual disease, being out of ease. So something could be worrying you or stressing you. For some of you, you can have something really beautiful that is kind of like in the periphery. There's like a plan. For some of you, could be travel plans internationally or at a distance, and they have you a little worried, but not to be worried. Here we go with this. British accent could be significant for some. We have Eight of Clubs. We have a young brunette. For some of you, you could be traveling to see someone new. For some of you, if you are a gentleman, I am seeing a man in my mind's eye. You could be dating someone, and you may be worried, or this person is worried. A young brunette. Eight of Clubs energy is a young brunette, or a simpleton, something about, oh my gosh, and pimpleton, something about pimples. Someone could be young. You'd be going to see someone. For some of you, you could be dealing with a young lady around you, who's a little shady. That's how it's coming in. But this person, may be stressed. This person may be getting a new job for some of you, and she's worried. For some of you, there's a young lady around you who's getting a new job, or you're bringing someone new in for something, like a new secretary. She's a younger female, like early 20s, no more than that, maybe even late teens. This person feels very immature and very like, I'm getting insincere, insecure. She's insincere because she's insecure. Not to say she's insincere because she needs to be, but she's insincere because she's insecure. Eight of Clubs energy. And she may be a little hard to endure. Like if you're the type of manager that's like a huge nurturer, bring her on. Maybe this has to do with work. Maybe you're getting like a new hire. It's hurting my hip. This person can have health issues. Okay. Isaura, Laura, Aura. Here we go with Aurora or Aura. Something about someone's aura. I'm getting like aura photography. That could be significant for some, like when you photograph auras. Maybe this person's doing this. Anyways, this person's not okay, either physically, psychologically, or emotionally. And it could have to do with her money. Like someone could be like inexperienced and not have a lot of funds for something, and maybe it affects her home. But for some of you, you could be getting, or you have a couple, or you live with a young brunette. Eight of Hearts energy. Eight of Hearts. an invitation, a surprise. For some of you, could be bringing a young brunette over to your house, a friend, someone, a family member. For some, Ace of Hearts energy is the home, it's the couple, it's the family. 10 of Diamonds is a change, is a move of some sort, or big changes, communication, and something new. For some of you, you can stop talking to somebody and it'll worry them. For some of you, could have just been temporarily speaking to somebody, 5611. But this person's very immature. Even if this person is not in her early 20s or late teens, this person could even be pushing like 30s or early 30s. It's like 30s is the new fucking 15, because spiritually speaking, I'm not talking about what she owns. This person thinks a lot about money. This person is very immature for some. I just don't know what you're trying to do there for some. It's really heated energy. Do with that what you will. But you're going to foot the bill of this karma for someone. I'm seeing a man. Take it how it resonates. Someone's trying to play with someone who they know they have no business playing with. Because this woman is very immature. She could be very, like, physically appealing. Like, someone is very lustful. They're going after someone who, again, she wants to appear as a woman. But in her spirit, this woman's weak. She can care a lot about her fitness or her physical appearance. But somebody knows this, but they want to play around. This kind of annoying energy. Moving on. In this present moment, 10 of Spades energy. 10 of Spades energy. In this present moment, we have a face-to-face. Ace of Diamonds energy. For some of you, in this present moment, you have a face-to-face with someone new. In this present moment, you have a face-to-face with a baby or with someone that's going to tell you they're pregnant. 8 of Spades. 8 of Spades. For some of you, 8 of Spades, a worry, an issue with a pregnancy, an issue. For some of you, there could be an issue with a baby. Because I was trying to figure out what was up with this child, with this couple. For some of you, there could be an issue with a baby in a family or a child, a little girl. But you have a face-to-face. Maybe for some of you, you need to take a baby to a medic, or you need to take someone to a medic to get checked for the baby, 5811. For some of you, Ace of Spades energy. You have a signature or some type of contract. For some of you, that is over. 9 of Spades. What did we say earlier? Fire or resign. There it is. For some of you, you have face-to-face with an ending for a new beginning. Ace of Spades with a 9 of Spades is an ending. Ace of Spades with a 9 of Spades is also a death. My stomach hurts. For somebody can be getting an abortion. It hurts. Something really hurts. It's very uncomfortable. And this abortion energy has been present. Especially a man who sleeps around town, and his significant other knows this, and she doesn't want him to have a baby by somebody. I'm getting emotional. Something about emotional. I'm getting that song. It's just emotions taking me over, caught up in sorrow, lost in a song. But if you don't come back, come home to me, darling. Don't you know there's nobody left in this world? Anyway, emotions are taking someone over. For some, this death energy has been present. It's been present the last couple of readings. The Ace of Spades with the 9 of Spades brings in the death of somebody. But with every death, this energy doesn't disappear, my lovies. It transmutes. Spirit takes it and transmutes it. Nature is the best recycler. And a human life is precious. That's why Spirit always wants us to do better. Whatever better means. Harmony. Spirit wants us to be happy. I just want to be happy genuinely. No de la boca pa fuera. Not just from your mouth out, from your soul. Ace of Spades energy. There's an ending of a situation. For some, there's an ending of pretending. For some, there's a resignation. You could be resigning for some, for a new business, for a new venture. There's a resignation here for some, face-to-face with a resignation, or someone around you. Take it how it resonates. But we do have an ending here for some. For some of you, money. After this ending, you're going to get some type of money. For some of you, you could be retiring, or someone around you is retiring. And I'm getting now hiring. Somebody could have fired someone, or there was an ending with a contract with someone. I'm getting like a family business. An hour and 51 minutes. No, definitely not. An hour and 51 seconds, but 51 minutes could be significant. The minutes, you need the minutes of the meeting. It could have been a secretary. For some, you need to fire a secretary. That's why you fired her. No offense to her. Someone was very, in their soul, this just, for some of you, you had to get rid of somebody and you did the right thing. But you could have also paid her like shit, to be quite frank, my lovey. So you attract what you attract for a reason. If you're not willing to invest, why would you get the best? And some people luck out. They do. They get people that settle for BS pay. And it's like, my lovey, pay them a fair wage so they can at least fucking live. Like, it's like somebody was worried. First, again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We're getting a lot of energies. Somebody was like a secretary for somebody and they couldn't even afford to live. Something about fuck. They couldn't even afford to live. It's like, what the hell? It's like, why'd you hire? Why are you fucking hiring? But somebody's trying to now pay fairer. That's sweet, my lovies. Somebody's trying to pair up. They're trying to pair up. For somebody's trying to pair up. Okay. They're trying to pair up. You take that how it resonates. I'm seeing pairs. I'm seeing like flambés. I'm seeing something about Bombay Sapphire. I'm seeing like somebody like I'm getting fine dining. For somebody could be taking something about summer. Someone could be taking summer off. Someone could be a teacher. Someone's taking summer off, or someone, if you're not a teacher, someone wants to take the summer off to go somewhere and do nice things. But again, for some, there's a delay in a big celebration or a big festivity or a big vacation. Someone wants to take a lot of time off, like a few months off. If they're not taking the summer off, maybe they could take like sometime in spring. What's spring again? Oh, spring break. Someone's phony and fake. Anyways, we have the 10 of clubs energy. We have a significant amount of money. For some of you, face to face with a significant amount of money after an ending of a contract. For some of you, again, if you end a contract, you could be going into something else. For some of you, I don't feel like you're ending a contract. Like, I feel like you're ending like a contract that lasted a long time. Like, you're going to pension out, or you saved a love. You saved a love. You saved it for love. I'm saving all my love. Yes, I'm saving all my love. You've been saving all your love, my lovies, for something or someone. You've been saving all your love. For some of you, your love is your money. You've been saving all of your love. You've been saving all of your money so that you can go somewhere because you knew you were going to end a contract and you're like, okay, I want to invest this in something else. Maybe I want to. For some of you, there's a lot of travel. Somebody's been wanting to travel. And so they're going to get to do that. But there are delays in this. But you do have a new beginning after this ending for some. There's the 10 of hearts, your projects, near and dear to your heart. You're going to be very satisfied. For some of you, you're going to sign a contract when it comes to a lot of money, and you're going to be very satisfied. In a work situation, OM Jesus. For some of you, you could be getting a loan. For some of you, you could be getting some type of advance at work. For some of you, I'm getting cash advance. For some of you, I'm getting like payday loans. 9 of clubs energy to the 9 of spades energy. For some of you, you have a new work opportunity. After something ended, or something will end. Something that you're going to love is going to end. Because it feels like you loved whatever you were doing. But you're going to go for something much, much greater. For some of you, travels not too far from where you live to talk about some money. For some of you, can be seeing a financial planner or a financial advisor. For some of you, the 9 of diamonds, I felt it. There are delays. For some of you, there are delays. Delays when it comes to anger, spirit insists. What the French toe, 7 of diamonds. Delays when it comes to anger in a work situation or someone you were working with. For some of you, being wise about who and why you're hiring, because it could have to do with money. There are delays and anger when it comes to finances for some. a significant amount of money tied to a work situation or a labor. I'm getting a laborer. For some of you, this could have to do with being contracted to do something, and someone, I know people that are very like, they pay early or they pay right on time. Like, then there are others that they pay late, and even that they may pay later. Someone's a hater. Someone may be doing this deliberately for some. I'm getting Jack of Spades energy. I am seeing a man. For some, somebody may be willfully denying you what they owe you, not because they can't pay you. They try to employ you, not because they can't pay you, but because they envy. There's just some type of weird feeling. 10611 that needs healing, Spirit saying. I'm seeing this video with this female. I forgot her name, Sneed, or something like that. Anyways, she was talking about the famine of the 1800s in Ireland. That could be significant. Ireland could be significant for some. There's going to be a little bit of an issue with money for some. And it's a significant amount of money. This isn't like a few $100s. I'm talking about like a significant amount of money. And so for some of you, it's like you're going to leave something. You're going to expect some money. And then there's going to be like either a delay in when the money was supposed to be delivered. I don't know. Something about liver. Something about duck liver. It's going to have to do with the restaurant industry. Someone's really tired. Like, I want to yawn. Someone's really tired, my lovies. Someone could be from the south. Y'all. Someone, I'm seeing something about Yosemite is coming in. What was that guy in the cartoons? The one with the big mustache that curled? The big mustache. It was like orange. And then he had the little hat, like the pointy hat. And he would have like, was it Yosemite something? Somebody knows because that's coming in for somebody. For some, you could be very dissatisfied with how much you get paid, or someone is, so you're going to leave something. And you're going to find something else. Like, you're leaving something to go for something else. It's so funny to me, because when I was in corporate America, like especially when I worked for Verizon, I would hear this all the time. They're like, you can climb the corporate ladder here, but you have more of a chance of like being treated fairly and having better opportunities if you go somewhere else. And it was true. They knew, like, for example, that I wanted to go for an account manager role. I wanted to go into management, but then I wanted to go into an account management. I didn't get an account management role until I left the company. Mind you, it was like we had a long relationship, but I didn't get an account management role until I left the company. It's like somebody, like something like that. This energy. It's like something like that. Like, someone's not going to get what they want until they leave the company and be treated better somewhere else. Isn't that sad? I think so. Especially because you build a relationship, a community. I think it's sad. And it doesn't look like there were like issues in the workplace. Somebody enjoys what they did. They went in with joy. Something about it's a boy. Maybe this has to do with also having a child. 10941. Like someone's going to be able to spend more time with like a child, or maybe this is being propelled by a child. Here we have a female. You as the querent or your partner. Here we have King of Diamonds, distance energy, or something, or someone in uniform, or distance traveled, or someone in the military, or an officer. For some of you, you will be leaving somewhere. You'll be, again, for some, distance travel, international travel. But in the long run, there's a little bit of a delay in this situation. Ooh, for some of you, your partner, you and your partner. 011012. For some of you, your partner is standing on some type of, if you're dating a female, your partner is standing on some type of signature and she's going to move. For some of you, male or female, take it how it resonates. It is coming in as the female counterpart. She will be moving somewhere. For some, if you move, your partner may Maybach. Something about a Maybach. For your partner may not be too happy with how much needs to be spent on this move. Because there are definitely distance travels, international travels, and the whole kit and the caboodle. There's a lot of money here. The 9 of Diamonds and the 9 of Spades. For some of you, if you're planning a vacation or you're planning on traveling somewhere, you may settle for something else just for the sake of not pissing off your significant other too much. That's how it's coming in. 011111. I did also see it at 011110. So mirroring energy. For some of you, your partner can be in programming, because I'm getting like the basic structures, like the zeros and the ones of code. For some, you could be working with your partner in a situation. For some of you, if you are single and ready to mingle, you could meet someone in work or at work. Or if you're getting a new job, you can meet a potential candidate in a work situation, and it could lead to a really strong relationship. But this person can have temper tantrum issues. For some of you, there's a gentleman who's very angry because there's a contract that's ending for him. I was seeing a man in my mind's eye, especially when I was talking about like the restaurants. But take it how it resonates. Someone could also be in the military, because we do have a uniformed person here, or works in a uniform. I'm getting like janitorial services. 011211 and then 011212. Or a mechanic. Now I'm seeing a mechanic in uniform. I am seeing a mechanic. I'm seeing like a workshop, like a mechanic shop. For somebody could be closing down a business around you, like a mechanic that has been in service for a long time. This could be a family member for some, and now they want to travel back to their homeland, because I'm getting someone that's not from here, like some type of Asian country, or maybe the Philippines, but technically, I mean, I guess, but they have a lot of Spanish in them, or a significant amount. 3 9s is money. For some of you, you have a significant amount of money that you're going to spend while traveling internationally or somewhere, but there's a little bit of a delay in this. But this is a very expensive travel plan. For some of you, this could be family traveling. But it's pissing somebody. It's going to piss somebody off. It's gonna piss him. He's pissed. For some of you, again, there's someone in a work situation. There's a contract that needs to be signed when it comes to a work situation. And again, I insist, for some, you need to deal with someone that has like, he's not a bad person, but this person, he is like, if you rub him the wrong way, this person takes himself very seriously. Even if he doesn't really believe it, because 7 of Diamonds right next to him, I don't think he takes himself that seriously. This person just has like a war within him, and you gotta work. Something about Hannah, you gotta kind of like work around him. Something about mana, something about karate. Somebody could have practiced karate. You gotta kind of like work around him. Like, that's how it feels. Like, I'm trying to like work around his energy so that he can heal. Because this person's also fucking confusing. He's using something. What's he using? I'm getting like using drugs or using something. This person could be taking something. Again, drugs, prescribed drugs. Take it how it resonates, because I am seeing prescription drugs. So this person could be in all types of pains too. Painkillers, numbers, dissociation I am getting. For some, you're dealing with quite the thing. Anyways, quite the ring. But you want the ring. For some of you, you want the ring. I don't see, I always say the Queen of Clubs to the King of Clubs is a couple. When it comes out in a reading, that means you have a relationship. I like to see the King of Hearts energy, but it's okay. It is what it is. Not everybody wants love. Some people just want money. And that's okay too. We have two kings. Two kings, you have high honors when it comes to leaving. Spirit saying that this ending, even for some, even if it's an ending of a contract, for some of you, there's a divorce eventually. If whatever it is, for some, there's going to be a male who's going to be very pissed off because this contract ending, this marriage ending, it is going to leave him a little bankrupt. I'm not going to front, but this person's going to be liberated, and Spirit saying he has high honors in the situation. So even though he's pissed, you don't need to turn to anything, my love. He's just chill. You'll be all right. Right, Bill? Right. Bill Nye, the science guy. We have 3 10s. You got projects to travel. You will be very happy for some. We have the king and the queen of clubs. You have a strong union for some, or some type of a higher level commitment. What else? You have 2 aces. You do have a betrayal. For some of you, you do have a betrayal. You could have been betrayed by significant, not so significant other who and her brother too. Boom. This and her brother energy. Someone's really close to their brother, my lovies. 7 of diamonds. What's this anger? What's this anger, my lovies? And the stranger danger energy's been present for some. 1, 16, 11. Anger on anger. He's fucking pissed. Anger on anger. 7 of diamonds on 7 of diamonds. Certainly. Certainly. And it has to do maybe for some with it's this gentleman. He ain't fucking lying. Look at him next to the anger on anger, and here he is, king of clubs. This is you as the current or your partner, and certainly this person is pissed. It's making me hot. Somebody's really mad. They're fuming. They're fumigating. There's a fumigation. They are fuming. What is it, my lovies? They're mad over money. They're mad over... It looks like money and this contract, and then the need to move, the changes when it comes to money. For some, somebody just married... Ooh, Spirit gave us that. Somebody married a young man for money only. And so she took his money. This was an older female. Someone was older than the younger gentleman. And they had some type of an agreement. If it's not a marriage, they had some type of legal contract together. And the man who was younger than the female got screwed. Certainly. They're pissed. Someone's like, I don't want to fucking talk about this. That's how it's coming in. It's like I'm trying to... this energy's so like... It's not even like needles. It's like the walls are closing in, and the walls are full of spikes. That's how it's coming in. Something about spikes. Something about Spikes hot dogs. Spikes is a small brand of hot dogs in the Northeast area. Are they still even alive? Maybe someone lost a business. Maybe this is after a business is closing. I'm getting poor management on the 11811. Take it how it resonates, but certainly this man is like, he feels like the walls are closing in on him. He feels pissed. It's very delicate. My stomach hurts again. This person can be having all types of stomach issues, gastrointestinal issues. Someone can either have lost a lot of weight, or their stomach is bloated though. I'm seeming. Stay scheming. Queen of Diamonds. Because he was dealing with someone who didn't have his best interest in mind. And for some, this is someone that someone considered a partner. Take that how it resonates. Because this is how it's coming in. The Queen of Diamonds to the Queen of Clubs. For some of you, this is you. Take it how it resonates. We're just reading the energies, my lovies. Queen of Diamonds is a female who does not have someone's best interests in mind. Someone could be very conniving. I am getting the word vain. Someone who just did something for money. She lives in shame, but she continues to just do things for money and doesn't care. She's ruthless. I'm getting someone's ruthless. But this could have been someone's friend at one point. And then they started having sex as well. And then he fell into her hex. For some of you, you like to play with hex work. Take that how it resonates. I'm just reading the energies, my lovies. She controls him with her vagina and sex. So this man's all types of fucking nuts. Queen of Diamonds energy. And I am getting for some, it is the Queen of Clubs. And there's success. I think this female got the higher, something about the higher. Anyways, for some of you, as a gentleman, you have a new beginning and you have really good news after a block. After something ends, and again, you're fucking pissed. My God. Something about Todd. 7 of Diamonds. Someone's pissed. They're so pissed. My lovies, again. This is rage. And I'm not... Something about the stage. Something was staged. Okay, I'm getting stage fright. Somebody has stage fright. They don't sleep at night. 9 of Diamonds energy. But there's something was staged. Like, something was staged. It wasn't real. Anyways, you'll heal, my lovies. King of Clubs is you as the querent or your partner, but for some of you, this is you. 7 of Diamonds, a new beginning, a new partnership, a reconciliation. For some of you, could be reconciling with somebody who's a friend. You have really good news coming in, but you're pissed. You're pissed over these changes. My God. I think it has a lot to do with your money for some. Somebody expected to get more money. It's like, well, 01/21/11. It's like ending a contract or ending or getting a signature or ending something. And they're like, this is not what the fuck I was told. Like, I thought I was going to get X amount of money, or it's like the changes when it comes to money. 10 of Clubs. It's a significant amount of money. It's like, I don't know. It's like plywood. It's like, playeros. I'm getting playeros. Playeros could be significant for some playeros. That's like reggaeton. Puerto Rico could be significant for some. It's like planning. It's like you invested in something and you're like, I'm going to wait for that to pay off. Like later, the dividends things are coming back. So it's like, I'm going to wait for that to pay off. But somebody screwed somebody over. Like someone invested with somebody or they partnered with somebody. It could have been like a property or a timeshare. Something was supposed to like grow in equity. And something happened. 01/22/12. Like someone screwed them. A female that they called a partner, but she didn't have their best interest in mind. She screwed somebody over. It's like they had something about a private equity loan on a home or on a property. Take it how it resonates. This friend who was not a friend. That's what it feels like. Like somebody was like a queen of hearts, a friend, a sister, or daughter. Like someone was a friend at some point. But Jack of Spades wanted to peek. But you have joy. 9 of Hearts energy. Like, just let it go, my lovies. Everything happens for a reason. I know that, in our society, finances are important, but there's more to life. For this King of Hearts, who's a good man, certainly, there's more to life. For real. It will heal. You'll be fine. You have these changes. My lovies. Just accept it. Someone needs to move. There's something about a property or changes when it comes to a property. Anyways, my lovies, take what resonates, leave what does not. You have to move. There's some type of change. You're going to have to go not too far from where you live. 01/23/32 was on the clock. I love you energy for sentimental reasons, my lovies. I hope that you believe me. I've given you my heart, my lovies. Oh, it made me burp. Prince of Skates. Indecision, too many options, and balancing pleasures. Someone's skating on thin ice, though. It's like they're in between a tough place. They're skating on thin ice. Things are not going well for some. Right now is not the time to do anything reckless if you care about your job. If you don't care about your job, whatever. Here we have a Queen of Birds. We have dual outlook, austerity, piety, and knowledge. We have a Queen of Birds. Someone that just walks around with a head. This person is just a talking head. All she does is just think. I'm seeing this owl, which normally represents wisdom, but it doesn't feel wise. It doesn't feel wise because the owl has now made a nest on her head. Everything is coming in for a reason. And I'm seeing like this, someone can like leather whips and chains and all this other shit. Because I'm getting like leather belts. But someone likes whips and chains and handcuffs and all this kinky shit to create more binds. If you get it, you get it. Something about a banda, something about a panda, something about Amanda Bynes. Someone is very not intelligent when it comes to this Queen of Birds. The Queen of Birds is technically the Queen of Swords. What did we say earlier? The Queen of Swords energy. Dual outlook, austerity, piety, and knowledge. Like someone that should be wise, like, because I'm getting like an older female. Someone may have a high title. Spirit showing us this female that came in another preliminary, not last night, but the night before. Someone who could be standing on a lot of money. But this person, dull. Like dull. My baby book smart, but very dull. But this person accepts guidance. Like, I guess that's like, she has a lot of support. She gets a lot of support from somebody who actually is wise. But I don't know. They lie? She has a guide. Someone has a guide. Like, but I'm getting it like, this could also be like esoterically speaking and spiritually, metaphysically speaking. But in addition to that, someone looks to a wise person, like maybe a councilman. I'm getting a councilman. Someone has a councilman around her. And this person advises this person on what to do. But this person has like a certain... There's a little bit of like... There's that austerity energy. So this person's like an insider. And the wisdom that they have, like, this is a very small owl. It almost reminds me of like a baby owl. So like for someone that's like, for example, like if it's a councilman, someone gives someone advice, but he has a lot of vices, addictions. This person, Powell, like it's like what's his name, Coleman. I'm seeing Coleman. Coleman is a brand though. I'm seeing it like the brand, but Spirit wants us just to know the name. Coleman, like somebody, he could grow to be, this man's older though. Like I'm getting someone older, maybe in his 50s, 60s, maybe 60s, maybe 63. Like someone who's like seen a lot in his life, but he's still a baby owl. Like he hasn't taken the full expression of what an owl is. 12802, 12803. So something about Liz, like Lizbeth and Liz, like, so this man gives this woman advice and he has some type of like emotional tie to this being, and that's why he rests on her head. But then this man has other vultures watching him. They're not vultures, but they're coming in as vultures. This man may think he has vultures watching him, but these are actually crows. These are spirits. So like somebody gets counseling from this person can be a Mason, because I'm getting Masonic work or some type of a chapter in the Masons. Like this person can get a lot of advice from like higher beings, but how he feeds it to this female who is under his command for some reason, like this could be his apprentice, he makes her very dull because there's an interest that's not in the highest good. Like these people are very powerful. He's been coaching her, something about roaches. Someone can smoke. He's been coaching her to a failure. And it's in the reverse. So technically this Queen of Swords with this crooked owl, they're in the reverse. This is not a good look. Something about a cookbook. But like it's like a book of knowledge. But they have like a book of wizardry. So I learned the 32 from an old family, a French family. This family, they've been doing the work for a long time, to the point where Spirit has endowed them, the family, with a special book. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, just stick around and learn something. This book contains a lot of forbidden knowledge, destructive spells. It's a spell book. This is currently it's currently possessed by a man. Here we go with this British accent. It's possessed by a man in the family. They know when someone uses this book because shit goes wrong. So they know that they have to keep the book closed. They are the guardians. They can't burn it because that energy is too much. They can't bury it because they're afraid someone may find it and then misuse it. Like, it would have to be like hidden. So they keep this book. They guard this book. It was possessed by a female in the family, an aunt of the person that I worked with. It was possessed by her. She couldn't handle the energy. Having it around her alone was too much for her. In the home, it was too much for her. She was getting visions, feelings, downloads like crazy. She couldn't sleep. Like, the book was keeping her up because it was so tempting for her to open it up. It was trying to wake her up to open it up. So she was too weak energetically to hold it without opening it. To the point where they believe she did open it because something terrible happened to one of the family members. They gave it to this gentleman who's stronger. So he's had it in his possession for a while. It's like something like that. This is very intense. Somebody has like access to something, some knowledge, but the wise councilman that is overseeing someone's head, something is off. Like, these people lie a lot. They're very manipulative. They're very psychotic and cynical. They could be very mean-spirited. They can plot to harm others. They could do a lot of conflict magic. These people are all types of lost. So here we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse, which is anger. Knight of Swords, reckless, rushing, reckless endangerment of self and of others. I told you, so this little owl, it didn't convince me. Again, it's the energies, the feeling. So we have companionship, victory, and perseverance. These people were trying to persevere. They were trying to rush in and do something. The Knight of Swords rushes in to say something or do something. They don't have victory in this situation. They have their companionship, but for friends like these or companions like these, it's better to be alone. This person's a sleaze. It's like the drunk magician. That's how it's coming in. But not drunk like alcoholism. I'm talking about drunk with like power. So like, someone has the great potential to be a great owl, but he chooses to be an immature baby owl. And I'm getting like, again, howl, Howell, Howell. So they use their magic to manipulate others, to play all types of psychological mind tricks on others, project through logic or flawed logic, false creations. It's air energy. If you get it, you get it. But I'm seeing how like these people play with magic. So the Magi, like, Egypt could be significant for someone. It's like taking structures and creating like winds to move through the sucking. Something about the succubus. There's a succubus energy. Because I'm also like, they pretend. I'm also like getting like, I'm seeing the pyramids of Giza. Like, I'm also getting like, here we go with this Farsi, something about Parmesan cheese, something about Parisien or Parisienne. Somebody can speak French. Like, Paris could be significant for some. I'm seeing the Eiffel Tower. Someone went from like the pyramids of Giza to the Eiffel Tower. These people can travel, or they're going to travel together. But I don't know. I don't trust these people. Like, red eyes. I'm getting like private jet. Something about a private jet. Like, I'm seeing someone on a private jet. Like, this female has potential to, the thing is, like, look at her body. This man has been in her life for a really long time. Someone could be in their 30s, maybe 40s. And, like, this person has been coaching her whole life. 134-14. Or since she was 14. Or 34. Now I'm saying 135-14. 135-18. Like maybe late teens, someone came across somebody, and so he's been sitting on her head this whole time. But there's also like a funky perversion to this connection. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. A hobosexual. Someone could be dating an older person, male or female. What did we say earlier? But they're just using them. This came in earlier. Someone's just using someone for their finances or for a place to stay or for whatever they can offer, because somebody could be in the lap of luxury. I am getting that. Like, somebody comes from luxury, or they have luxurious things around them, because I'm getting like private jets, like private something. I don't know. Somebody has like 13611, and it's the end of all that. 911, it's an emergency. 3611, technically. But if you multiply that, 13611, that's 999 energy. 999 could be significant for some. 1999, I told you, spell work. I felt the spell work. I felt reading from a really fancy book. All of the, look at this, look at this, look at this. What did we say? What did Spirit give us? A family who has a spell book. What did Spirit give us? A family who has a spell book. Do you see her with her little spell book? I told you. Spell book to win somebody over. So someone was trying to do spell work to win you. Take that how it resonates. I am seeing the talking hat from Harry Potter. Oh shit. Someone's trying to like recruit somebody. That's how it's coming in. It's like you know when the hat, but this hat's dead. Like, you know when again, there's something about hats, because this woman has this bird resting on her head on a nest, and that becomes her hat. This is a hat. You remember where in the movie of Harry Potter, like when they get to pick their schools, but it's not them, it's their energy that's picked. So they put the hat that discerns their energy, and the hat, like I'm getting like the first movie, where like they all get like assigned to a school. The hat gets placed on them, and they're like Gryffindor and Slytherin or whatever. And then there's another movie in which Harry goes up to the hat and asks the hat, "Did you put me in the right school?" And the hat says to him, "It was difficult, but I feel like you were put in the right school." Like the hat was challenged by his energy, because he could have performed well in Slytherin as much as 13811. He could have performed well in Slytherin, heaven, sky. He could have performed well in Slytherin just as much as he could have performed well in anywhere else. But it's like being like recruited by, like someone was recruited by a crook or by a couple of crooks, or they want to do spell work to try to win someone to like participate. Take it how it resonates. But this is how these people also win relationships in their lives. Like they manipulate people with energy. I'm seeing the movie The Matrix, when the pervert in The Matrix, there are people that do this in real life, my lovies. It's like art imitates reality. In The Matrix, one of The Matrix, when they're in a restaurant and the perverted French guy, maybe it has to do with a French man or something about France, a lot of French references, and I don't know if he's French, but he speaks French. And in the movie, they were in a restaurant, and then he was focusing his energy on a female who was eating her dinner, and then he made her come while she was sitting, and then later he went to the bathroom and got a blowjob by her. Some perverted shit is happening here, all through spell work. I told you, for some, there's a lot of sex in the field. And then these people too do perverted things together. My ear is itchy. And what's at the bottom of this? And the divine is blocking this shit. It's like, I don't know what the fuck spell work you got going on, you fucking pervert, but get lost. When are you gonna get lost? That's what it feels like. Because I'm getting someone that's really nasty, very perverted, and he manipulates a young lady around him. And what this wants to peak, and then he denies accountability. 14011, and something about Billy, something about Jasmine. Someone denies accountability for everything that he's doing. And Spirit's like, that's fine. I'm blocking you. You can pretend to be a churchgoer. You can pretend to be a faithful Christian. You can pretend to be whatever the fuck you want to be. Spirit's like, I see you. Leave it alone. It's fucking... Something's annoying. And it's coming in like this for a reason. I told you, 7 of Swords. What did Spirit give us earlier? 7 of Swords, trying to get away with something, a liar. They minimize this because earlier when it came in, I was almost trying to justify the lies. Like, I'm like, oh, someone's just trying to get away with something. That's all they're trying to do. They minimize what they do. They minimize what they do. 8 of candles, 8 of clingy. Someone's clingy. 8 of candles, sending energy work. It's telepathy. 8 of wands. It's telepathy. Sending energy against somebody. Selling energy. Oh my God, selling organs. Something about Oregon. Sending energy across great distances to affect somebody. And the divine is literally blocking this. So they're like, why isn't it working? And the crows just crowed. It's like, my lovies, my gosh. I'm seeing this tree being kissed. Somebody could be up in Oregon. 10 of Cups energy. Family. Love. Again, this could be a family member. They're under judgment. For some, this could have been someone trying to recruit you into something or use your energy for something. Again, this could take many forms in the physical. 14211. But you said no. You didn't think this was a good idea because you saw that these people deny accountability. You saw something. This could be a group of people. This Queen of Swords, I told you, you saw something. Someone saw something. They didn't like it. Their soul. I'm talking about on a soul level. I'm not talking about on a physical level. Some type of new beginning or a leap of faith. This opportunity. Balanced union and divine judgment. Spirit said no. Gemini energy here. We do have a Queen of Swords in the upright against the Queen of Swords in the reverse. The energies are like polar opposites, but on the same wavelength. That's intense. So it's like trying to put 2 energies against each other to bring another one in. 14311 for the win. The only problem is that one energy has a crooked owl on her head while the other one has archangels. And they have the archangel of the paths. So the path opener with the archangel of judgment that closes paths. Not in a death way, in a revival way. In a resurrection. Death comes and closes paths because it's over. Judgment comes and opens paths because, and you have the judgment with the path maker, the Raphael. Archangel Raphael paves the path. Judgment opens up the path. This is freaking crazy. So the divine blocked it. So Spirit blocked something to open up sent in the archangels. 14411 was on the clock. Oh my God. Spirit blocked something to send in the archangels, his or hers. Spirit is not, it's everything. So that someone can have a new beginning when it comes to family, love, emotional fulfillment, some type of new opportunity. It could come through some type of a financial opportunity or some type of gift that could be given to someone of a union. Two of Cups, something that's equally balanced in the emotions. And there's someone that's bothered. This could be a couple. I am seeing a couple. It could manifest in different ways in someone's life, but take it how it resonates. This is intense. The divine said no with your little fucking witchcraft. Go somewhere. I'm seeing a short, fat lady. Take it how it resonates. Too shady. Someone was like trying to get into somebody's energy. And the Queen of Swords is like, I see you. I know. Not because I know. Because somebody's very like, there's a humility to spirit. Like someone is like, they've fostered a relationship with spirit. Libra energy, Gemini energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, Aries energy I am getting, Sagittarius energy, Capricorn energy. Someone is just like, honey, send all the energy you want. The divine is blocking it. They wanted to do it by having conflict with somebody. Because again, there's a Queen of Swords in the reverse and a Queen of Swords in the upright. So the intelligence that they possess, it's used differently. This could have been someone that was trying to provoke you into an argument for some. And the archangels are like, what argument? Like someone was trying to set you up to have you taken away for some. It's like wanting to provoke you into a fight. Take that how it resonates. There was a theme from the beginning. And they don't even sleep at night. The divine is blocking this and they get irritated. You get rejuvenated for some. It's like spirit sends you quick downloads to say what makes most sense. There's some reckless energies they would love to just throw down somewhere. The other day at the gym, they were looking at a list of people that were red listed, that their membership was revoked, and they were showing it to me because they're my lovies, and they were showing it to me. So we were kind of looking. I mean, I didn't see it all. I didn't want to see it. Like, I just heard some of the things that they said, but I didn't want to see it because I'm like, I don't want to get them in trouble, and I don't want to cross any lines. I don't want to see any names. And if I ever have to put somebody on there, I just know spirit just gave us, the insight. If you ever have to get somebody in trouble, you can just come and report them, and they can get their membership revoked. There was one guy. He kept stalking a female and he wouldn't leave her alone, and he had a whole record built up against him, and they're like, this guy is an idiot. Fights in the gym. I'm like, you come here, sure, you connect with certain people. Like, I've connected with people there. Has it gone anywhere? Like, have I made a best friend in the gym? No. I've done crazy nice things for people. Like, I've given somebody a necklace in the gym. I gave somebody a shirt in the gym. I've given so many shirts away in the gym. I've given gifts that I get at the different vendor fairs in the gym. Some of these people I don't even talk to. Some of these people went on to talk shit about me. Like, it's like, I don't care. I'm just there working out. But there are people that have gotten revoked for fist fights. I'm like, you let these demons provoke you because you're not paying attention. That imagine all of the energy, especially around certain times where people come, and not even certain times, because they already come and unload their stresses from their day here. You're letting out a lot of toxins in this field. That's why sometimes I want to go in there and sage, but I'm like, it's probably not okay. Like, they're probably not going to appreciate that. But sometimes I want to go in there and sage. I'm happy sometimes they open up the door and let the wind cycle in, but especially in the summertime. But in the winter they do that less because it's a little bit more cold for them, especially those sitting at the hostess table. But they were showing me things and I'm like, why would someone do that? Like, this is what people like. So it's like that, like in a public, because this could have been in a public, here we go with this Publix energy, something about a supermarket, something about Florida, because Publix is in like Florida. I don't know if it goes up to Georgia, but take it how it resonates. But it's an energy. And someone's like, judgment and the deities. The deities are like, this is not working. They can't provoke you. Like, it's like, they're not going to choke you. Somebody wants to choke somebody. It's like, How can I follow someone around to be in their space to trigger them for something? Triggers were in the field for some. And someone's like, trigger to what? It's like to what? I don't even see you. Like, this is the energy. Like, it's like someone that's genuinely like, they're like, I know something is up, but I'm not in it. Like, I'm not into that. And Spirit's saying to somebody, don't be into it. If anything happens, let them get themselves in trouble. But they don't want to. They want to provoke. But it's also to like win somebody over in some way, like have them participate too. 15011. It's not necessarily like participate in like we're gonna be friends after this. It's more like how can we stir up some shit or get this person on our side so that we can then like be on the same frequency. That's what it feels like. Like somebody wants to invite, like misery loves company. Like somebody wants to invite because they see the potential because they were on the same. They're again Queen of Swords in the reverse, Queen of Swords in the upright. Technically, it is the same wavelength. However, they're on different extremes, different frequencies. What they allow themselves to frequent, it's different. So they both have the capacity for intelligence, for downloads, for justice, for making wise decisions. But one goes into errors and omissions and manipulations and all types of traps with her partner. For some, this is somebody that has a significant other or a husband and a son too. 151 14, and I saw the other numbers too, but we're moving on. And then you have this on this side, somebody has that same capacity, but they use it in a very different and actual wise way. And the divine guides this. It's like talk to spirit. Talk to spirit. You want to have an argument? Talk to spirit. Talk to spirit. For some, you do have some type of financial opportunity here with a balanced union. For some of you, you could be in some type of like a legal field or a medical field. What's this that wants to peek from here? Sin of lust. I told you. What did we say earlier? I felt the sexual, the hypersexual energy. The sin of lust. Somebody's healing from their sin of lust. And the Knight of Berries. Dissatisfaction. Talented person. Somebody could have fell into a trap with a lustful situation, seeing the potential of something, but it was more just lust. For some, you do have a new beginning and you do have a new family member or a child in your field for some. For some, you have a very emotional something or other coming in that is more aligned with who you are. For some of you, you had some type of resurrection. It's not that you forgot everything that happened. It's not death energy. It's not like, this is completely over. I don't ever want to think about this again. And not that I don't want to, it's not something you do consciously. It's just something that happens in the spirits. And it's like, even if you met that person again, it's like something about beats. Like beats, like the beats, like the root, but also beats like the headset. Even if you met somebody again, it would almost be like you don't even know them. This isn't it. This is a resurrection. You have some type of a reconciliation with your love. 153:13. For some, you could be reconciling with a mother figure. For some of you, you could be reconciling with an ex who you have a family with. For some of you, something is different. Like something has actually changed in the spirits. So it's like if somebody comes back or you reconcile with somebody, they're coming in with communication. They're coming in, you'll feel it. It's not bullshit. There's no addiction here. There were lies in the past for some. And someone doing some type of spell work or manipulation to try to get into your field. For some, you could be reconciling with a Gemini. Again, we have Scorpio, we have Sagittarius, Capricorn energy. I am getting Pisces energy. I am getting Aquarius energy. I am getting something about someone thinks someone's soulmate. I don't know what that means to you. but take that how it resonates. 154.29 was on the clock. Boom. Boom by coach. We are all soulmates. Even though Spirit did tell us to work with this energy because the soulmate energy was present for some. 154.41, 154.42, 154.43. I'm getting Temperance Angel energy. And some type of balanced union. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel. Those are coming in. Boom. Boom by coach, my lovies. A balanced union, equal give and take. Ooh, maybe it has to do with emotions. Somebody's having some type of an emotional release. I'm telling you, the heart chakra, I'm coughing, but it feels like it's coming from like right the heart chakra area. And the throat chakra too. There I did feel it like it was traveling up the energy. Somebody has now the force to speak their truth when it comes to emotions, or a group, or take it how it resonates. Or you yourself, take it how it resonates, my lovies. Because here we have the fucking Seven of Swords again. What the hell? Because somebody was lying. They were lying about their emotions, lying about what they felt, trying to get away with something. When it came to their emotions, the Page of Cups, no emotions. Earlier, we saw the Page of Cups in our mind's eye. No emotions, emotional propositions, this friendship. What did we say earlier? This King of Cups. He lied, mother sucker. It was an emergency, and he's making himself sick with his fucking lies. How cute. How cute, my lovies. How cute, my lovies. I like it. It feels cute. I like it. And this person knows that they need to, like, for some of you, you could be hearing from somebody, they're a little sick. Like somebody has like a cough or something because Spirit's trying to get them to like move through something. And there are still lies in the field with this person. I don't know. Anyways, it's losing momentum. Someone's a drama king or a drama queen. Okay. A liar, a drama king, and a drama queen. Boom. Boom by coot. All types of pretending, all types of promotions. Someone's getting a promotion. King of Cups. Yes, a King of Cups. Scorpio energy. Spirit did give us a Scorpio earlier, a Scorpio male. Hidden knowledge, a wise counselor, and old age. Someone's getting older, my lovies. For some of you, again, you can be. That's what it felt like. Like somebody's lack of accountability and lying to themselves has made them age, especially when you lie about your emotions. Ooh, how you age. Ooh, how you age. You age. And here we go with this stage. Here we have paradise. Peace, pleasure, and communication. Paradise. Peace, pleasure, and communication. And what do we say? Temperance angel. I felt the temperance energy. Somebody really wants to kiss somebody. It's like, I love you. I just love you. I just love you, love you, love you. Love you, love you. Someone has a puppy that they love. I'm getting like puppy love for some. For some, someone has puppy love. For some, somebody can really love their friend. 158.11. Or somebody really loves somebody. Take it how it resonates. Where Spirit said we don't have to necessarily take one from here, or not take one, or they don't want to speak like that. Just give it a good shuffle and then read what's at the top. The past is now behind you. Of course it is. What do we say? The past is now behind you for some. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Great. I thought that the Tarot de Marseille, I told you, there was literally, I think all of the French tarots and oracles showed their faces today. Or at least they told us to bring them out. We'll just give them a shuffle and then see, because we're done. Someone has hidden envy. Here we have a Six of Cups. The past is now behind you. You have nostalgia about a situation, children involved in a situation, the innocence of emotions, the innocence of the past. Some type of an emotional alliance and celebration for some. Earlier, the Oracle of Mirrors, l'Oracle de Miroir, I saw la jalousie. For some of you, you see. I told you, for some of you, you have psychic abilities. I feel them. We all do, but there are certain levels, right? It's like certain people are more developed in one area than others. Some of you have very highly developed emotions, I am getting, but also highly developed psychic abilities. Something about Billie Jean. You foresee something about Billie Jean, and the child is not your son. 2 hours and 11 seconds. I was seeing la jalousie earlier in this one, but we're not going to go too crazy here. For some of you, follow your dreams, but there's a snake here, so be cautious, follow your dreams. When it comes to some type of verdict, you already got a premonition for some about how a verdict is going to turn out. You're going to have some type of a reunion. This is for a man. There will be something that will be ending, because the verdict will say that it needs to end when it comes to this birth. Just be at peace. There's something about a baby for some, but we're not going to go into it unless you can contact your sister friend if you want a reading. Private reading. Leo and Aries energy, success. Chastity. Success, my lovies. Chastity's not that chaste. And that's always coming in 20110 and 20111. More Leo and Aries energy. Jesus, strategizing the last 2 years could be significant for some. When it comes to this thing that was being done at night, the hidden fears, hidden emotions, hidden stuff, following your intuition though. And stagnation, double Scorpio energy, rejecting something or someone. Someone could have rejected a Leo, or an Aries could have rejected a Scorpio, or Scorpio, take it how it resonates. It is feeling like that way. 4 of Cups energy, stagnation, rejection of a High Priestess, stagnating when it comes to the divine downloads. Someone was receiving divine downloads. There's a lot of intuition energy. There's also, again, pregnancy energy. Someone was receiving divine downloads. Virgo season, September could be significant, or late August. Someone was receiving downloads and they weren't following directions from the spirits when it came to their divine guidance. Gemini energy, or something that could have started in this tarot. This is Gemini, so something could have started in June for some, or late May. Someone was not following their divine light, but now they're healing and they're going through some type of transformation when it comes to the hidden. Cancer energy. Boom. In this tarot, it's the moon is Cancer. Again, late May into early July. Someone traveled somewhere to do something, some type of conference. For some of you, there's a conference or some type of anger. 7 of Diamonds energy over a liar. Oh, Jesus. And you have victory. La victoire. 9 of Hearts. You have victory. La victoire, la victoria. Didn't we say victory or victoria energy? There it is, la victoria. And success. Le parfait contentement. Jesus, le frickin' Weezus. Success and joy. Jesus Bombay Coot. That's it. It's a boy. 20311. But it's not with who you it's not with who you think who needs to see a shrink. Anyways, I think Spirit has a surprise for somebody. Anyway, stay well, my lovies, because you know why. Your sister friend loves you. They want to speak to you. I knew they wanted to speak. I felt it. Networker enhances unity through sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. We have a bully, Jesus, highlights your tendency to intimidate others, helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. And we have this priest in the reverse. Violates the trust of your spiritual community, seduced by your own spiritual role. Somebody was bullying someone when it came to a priest. They're going to be a priest bullying somebody. A hedonist. I told you there was some perversion in something. Again, somebody was like under someone's wing. I'm getting like a man, but take it how it resonates. Like somebody was under someone's wing to like endow, like an endowment. This could have been like a teacher. Like somebody was supposed to like bestow upon somebody like this hidden knowledge, and they became a hedonist. They became a pervert. Pursue pleasure to the detriment of health, indulges at the expense of others. And then it doesn't the niece, somebody's niece, this energy with the fucking niece. Like somebody took advantage of a niece's innocence. Take that how it resonates. Anyways. And this person looked at this person as like a guide. A priest could be anyone. It's not like in religion per se, or even spirituality. Like it's somebody that somebody was looking for, like for guidance in their spirit. Like it's like the church of God is everywhere. There are no temples that can hold spirit. And so we get priests all the time in all areas of our lives. You go to McDonald's, you find a priest. You go to the church, you find a priest. You go to the supermarket, you find a priest. You go to the gym, you find a priest. You go to the library, you find a priest. It's an energy of guidance in the moment to help you in that temple. A child nature, friendship with animals, communication with nature spirits. Somebody has a tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. Someone's an addict. They want to hide it. Someone's an addict and it's in the reverse. I was going to read it. Spirits, it's in the reverse. Compromises integrity and honesty, allows an addictive pattern to have authority over your inner spirit. Someone needs to chill. This could be an older person and a younger female. That's what I was getting, an older person and a younger female. But somebody violates the trust of I was seeing a white man and a younger light-skinned lady, but I was also seeing a dark-skinned man and a younger, darker-skinned lady. But take it how it resonates. And spirit insists, a hedonist. Pursues pleasure to the detriment of health, indulges at the expense of others. So somebody is like pursuing a pleasure at the expense of this person who's supposed to be under their wing. Boom, my lovies. I think we're done now. And they're being judged. They're being judged. There's a judge here. There's a judge here. And an avenger. They're being judged, and this child or this innocent energy will be avenged. It's not necessarily about the body. Balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. An avenger, desire to balance the scales of justice. There's a theme. Righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. There's a theme. Well, my lovies, because there was a scheme. And gossip. I knew gossip was going to show because Spirit told us earlier that there's gossip in the field. Awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust. Thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information, betraying confidences. Somebody could have betrayed somebody. They betrayed a student. I told you someone was gossiping about a student or gossiping about what somebody was. They betrayed somebody that was supposed to be taught by them. They betrayed their confidences. And it's not necessarily that they went and they gossiped about it. Maybe they even betrayed their confidences in like, they started being perverted with this person or started making this person do perverted things. But it was almost like blackmailing energy. That's what I'm getting, like a blackmail. Arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge, unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. It's making me sneeze. That means sincerity. 208-11. Bombay. This one wants to speak to Ace of Swords. It is, oh my God, from all the way in the back, my lovies. Ace of Swords. It is the truth. Everybody knows. This is known. This is not a secret. This is Spirit saying this is something that a lot of people are seeing. That somebody's misleading a youth. If it's not one being, it's a whole bunch of beings that somebody for some reason has access to. Boom. Or an innocent energy, someone that's supposed to be like learning from somebody, and they've misrepresented facts. They've altered things so that they could have some type of benefit. The master knows when to let go, and somebody doesn't know when to let go. Anyways, stay well, my lovies. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. You sneeze too, loves you and adores you, your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. 209-19 was on the clock. And love always, and love always, and love always, and forever. Jesus. Homies. Peace.